be part of what we're doing here at WBONTV.com and advertise with us? Email us at information@WBONTV.com or send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. Our video stories now have over 1 million organic views and over 1 million people reached organically. Get watched, get noticed, get Richmond's very own WBONTV.com.
From the studios of WBONTV.com, I'm Marissa Hempel, and this is your Tuesday afternoon news brief. A Nicholasville man who was a caretaker for adult mental health patients was arrested by Richmond police over the weekend after allegedly leaving the patients unsupervised. According to the arrest citation, officers responded in connection with a welfare check on the residence when one of the relatives of a patient was concerned as she had not heard from her brother. Officers were told to search for the caretaker, 29-year-old Thomas Lakes. When they arrived, Lakes was not at the residence, and the residents were alone in the home, although they required constant care and supervision. When Lakes did return after being gone over an hour, he told officers that he needed to clear his head, and he allegedly knew he was not supposed to leave the home. He was arrested and taken to the detention center. Whether you loved, hated, or were indifferent to the Manhattan Club, there's no denying its place and longevity in Richmond. The Gentlemen's Club closed with notice about a month in advance, with the last day slotted for November 30th. However, power was cut off to the building and the club closed unexpectedly ahead of the Friday finale. WBONTV reached out to the owners and management, who replied but did not provide much information nor clarified a reason for closing. Much buzz on social media points to lack of business, and reports from those that worked in the club seem to mirror the sentiment. Multiple individuals have taken interest on social media for the now empty building, with some Richmond residents expressing hope that a new bar will take its place. A Berea man was taken into custody on stalking charges as well as violation of emergency protective order recently. The warrant alleges that 31-year-old Jared Worley left threatening voicemails and drove past the victim's home multiple times after having more than one EPO put out against him. The victim also alleged that at one point, Worley was driving, crossed the center line on North Dogwood, and attempted to run the victim off of the road. Police have been called a handful of times in regards to the harassing communications and actions of Worley against the victim. He was arrested and lodged in the detention center. And Eastern Kentucky University police made a traffic stop and ended up arresting the driver recently after suspected drugs and stolen police property was found in his vehicle. Officers report that 20-year-old Hudson Bradley had no illuminated tail lamps, which initiated the stop Monday morning. Marijuana was allegedly smelled emanating from the vehicle, and permission was given to search Bradley's car. Police property was in plain view, including traffic vests, a police badge, hat, and even a bulletproof vest. Bradley allegedly admitted to taking the police property from the police department parking lot, which surveillance footage to back up his admission was seen. 2 bottles of unknown pills were also discovered when police searched Bradley's vehicle. The total value of the stolen property from both police and other vehicles totaled over $1,500. He was arrested and booked into the Madison County Detention Center. For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.